In survival games, players are thrown into the deep end of resource scarcity, environmental hazards, and the constant struggle to outlast the odds. We play these games not just for the challenge, but because we secretly hate ourselves. But we really can't stop, please send help! From scavenging in post-apocalyptic ruins to navigating alien oceans, survival games have a unique way of keeping us on the edge of our seats. As we look ahead to 2025, we have several promising games, but will we be able to survive? Developed by Funcom and set to launch in early 2025 for PC, with PS5 and Xbox releases to follow, Dune Awakening transports player to the iconic desert planet of Arrakis. This MMO survival experience plunges you into a world where every drop of water is precious and the spice must flow. Build bases, forge alliances, and fend off rival factions, all while dodging the colossal sandworms that dominates the dunes. With its guilds mechanics and sprawling multiplayer world, Dune Awakening is shaping up to be a great survival game. From the creative minds at Unknown Worlds Entertainment comes Subnautica 2, the highly anticipated sequel to the underwater survival masterpiece. Slated for release in 2025, this game introduces co-op gameplay, allowing up to 4 players to explore a vast alien ocean together, dive into stunning biomes teeming with life and danger as you uncover the mysteries of the deep. With its signature blend of beauty and terror, Subnautica 2 promises to deliver an unforgettable underwater experience. 11-Bit Studios, the team behind This War Is Mine, is bringing us The Halters in early 2025. In this unique survival game, you play as Jan Dolsky, a crash-landed survivor who creates alternate versions of himself to survive hostile alien planets. Each alter has unique skills and personality, adding a layer of strategy and interpersonal drama to the survival formula. Balancing resources management with the dynamics of your growing team, the alter offers a fresh twist on the genre. Aloft is a cooperative sandbox survival game developed by Astrolab Interactive and published by Funcom. Imagine a world of floating island where you and up to 7 friends build skyships, harness winds currents, and restore corrupted ecosystems. With its serene yet challenging gameplay, Aloft combines the thrill of survival and the wonder of exploration in a breathtaking aerial world. Originally delayed from 2024, Terminator Survivors by NAKWON Studio in Milan is finally arriving this year. Set in the iconic Terminator universe, this game pits you against a relentless machine in a post-apocalyptic wasteland. Scavenge for resources, craft weapons, and use your wits to outsmart or outfight the iconic T-800s. Will test your resilience and resourcefulness to the limit. 9 Dots Studio is returning to the harsh fantasy world of Aurai with Outwards 2, hoping for a 2025 release. Known for its punishing difficulty and deep RPG mechanics, the sequel promises refined gameplay, a unique magic system, and the same brutal survival challenge that made the original a cult classic. Whether you're exploring vast landscape or making life or death decisions, Outward 2 is a game that won't hold your hand. We don't know a lot about Polyaris, but it's set to launch in 2025, casting players as a scientist surviving in a post-nuclear wasteland. Set in the far north, this atmospheric survival game challenges you to use your intellect to overcome harsh conditions and uncover the truth behind a devastating catastrophe. Also arriving in this year, Jurassic Park Survival takes you to Isla Nublar, after the events of the original movie. This survival game pits you against this island prehistoric inhabitants, requiring stealth, crafting, and a quick thinking to stay alive. With earth-pounding encounters and a rich sense of nostalgia, the game is a must-watch for fans of the franchise. Atomfall is set to release on March 27, 2025, offering a survival action experience in an alternate history shaped by a nuclear accident. With eerie environment, light RPG mechanics, and combat against hostile forces, Atomfall is a haunting experience of the past that blends survival with storytelling. From Creepy Jar, the creators of Green Hell, comes StarRapture, a survival-based building game set on an alien planet. The game promises intense solo or co-op gameplay as you mine resources, construct defenses, and battle giant bugs. With its striking visuals and challenging mechanics, StarRapture is poised to be a standout title. The year 2035 marked the end of the world as we know it. In this icy apocalypse, humanity teetered on the brink of extinction. Communication networks are closed, societies have scattered, and survival has become the holy law of the land. Wherever you are a lone wolf or a part of a pack, human or beast, the struggle is the same, endure or perish. As a survival, you'll brave the remnants of a once thriving civilization, navigating icy expanses and battling relentless ants for dwindling resources. In Postfrost, the cold isn't your only enemy, it's yourself. No, actually, no. This multiplayer survival game thrusts you and your friends into a brutal frozen world where cooperation is key. So, your friends are the enemy, okay. Together you'll brave blizzards, scavenge for resources, and fend off both the elements and hostile survivors. I have to remind you that these are your friends, but okay. The world is a vast and multifaceted, with other group of survival vying for dominance. Will you forge alliances to strengthen your chances, or you will dominate the frozen wastelands through sheer force? Your loyal canine companion is your lifeline in this unforgiving world. It's kinda bad to call your friends dogs, but okay. Dogs aren't just pets here, they're survival tools. Okay, calm down, man. Each breed boosts unique abilities, from tracking prey to defending against attacker. As you progress, you can upgrade your dog skills, turning your friends into better weapons for your survival. Jesus. Have you ever wondered what it's like to see France destroyed? Well, now you don't have to wonder anymore. Step into the overgrown ruins of post-apocalyptic Paris in the forest rains. An emergent FPS where nature has evolved into a deadly force. See, even plants are tired of French people. Wow, that's a bit mean, but okay. The city is now a labyrinth of towering trees, mutated creatures, and crumbling landmarks. Adaptability is your greatest weapon. Modify your firearms, align with factions, and use the ever-changing environment to your advantage. Every choice you make shapes the story, and every mistake could lead to you being stabbed by a moldy baguette. Resources are scarce, danger is omnipresent, and survival demands cunning, creativity, and courage. Will you conquer this grey new world, or will you fall victim to a baguette? In Chernobylite 2 Exclusion Zone, you're a plane walker, a traveler between parallel worlds. Trapped in this irradiated wasteland of the Chernobyl Exclusion Zone, you'll face hordes of nightmarish creatures, manage a team of survivors, and build a base that can withstand the horrors of the wasteland. The games offer a stunning, realistic open world, explorable in both first and third-person perspectives. Chernobyl has mutated the zone, transforming it into a surreal and deadly landscape. With prototype technology as your only defense, you'll need to strategize, scavenge, and fight to survive. The story is not linear, and your decision will determine the fate of your team and perhaps the world itself. Ooh. Dying Light, the beast takes you to the haunting forest of Castor Woods, a once thriving tourist destination now overrun by undead. After 13 years of captivity and brutal experience, you break free, driven by a thirst for vengeance against your captors. Also, 13 years without getting laid sounds pretty rough, but as you delve deeper in the woods, you uncover a far greater threats lurking in the shadows. You play as Kyle Crane, the hero who once saved countless lives during the initial virus outbreak. For people that didn't play Dying Light, yes, he's the original protagonist. Now in a world that's darker and more dangerous than ever, you need to rely on your survival instinct to protect the innocent and uncover the truth. The woods are teeming with factions, horrors, and mysterious creatures that has claimed the forest. Will you survive long enough to get your revenge, or will you die without getting laid? In Nobody's Left, the world has been reduced to a post-war wasteland, and ordinary men must become even manlier. These emotionally charged games challenge you to adapt, lead, and protect your loved one in a city where danger lurks around every corner. Expect the unexpected, because in this world nobody left to back you up, so you better go hit the gym. By the year 2100, global bacteriological warfare has decimated civilization, leaving only a handful of survivors in its wake. In Rooted, you are one of the last remnants of humanity, struggling to adapt and thrive in the ruins of a fallen world. Nature has begun to heal itself, reclaiming the land and purging the remnants of biological weapons. But urban areas remain toxic death traps, requiring caution and preparation to navigate. Will you find a way to rebuild, or will you succumb to the danger of the past? The Path into the Abyss is a hardcore first-person survival shooter set in Buenos Aires, consumed by cosmic horror. In case you don't know this, Buenos Aires is in Argentina. You're welcome. With dynamic AI, deep combat mechanics, and a persistent world, every decision you make ripples across the game's universe. The Abyssal AI system ensures that every NPC has a memory, personality, and agenda. form alliances, make enemies, and explore a world that evolves with or without you. The city is divided in territories controlled by warring factions. Will you lead the charge to capture new lands, or will you carve your own path through the chaos? It sounds kinda like the same, but okay. And don't forget to brew your mate. What? Breed? No? Oh, sorry. I typed this wrong. Don't forget to brew your tea. Each recipe. Why did I? Light No Fire is more than just a game. It's a boundless odyssey of adventure, survival, and discovery. Set on a fantasy planet as vast as diverse as Earth itself. I mean, Earth is not really that diverse if you think about it. It's either hot, cold, or normal. Sorry, I meant wet, actually. The game merges the rich storytelling of role-playing epics with the limitless freedom of survival sandbox. Here, you're not just a player, you're a pioneer, a builder, an explorer, a gigachad. Forge your destiny alongside players from across the globe. Together, you can carve out a life in this untamed world. Building persistent structures, that one is I like. And thriving community that stands as a testament to your collective resilience. Or, if you're daring enough, venture out alone into the unknown, charting unknown territories and uncover secrets for others to find. In light of Motiram, the world is a mechanical wasteland overrun by colossal machines and forgotten by time. Civilization is a distant memory replaced by primal cultures and the ever-present threat of mechanimals. I mean, you could have been a little more original. It kinda reminds me of some old cartoon, or was it live action? I don't remember. Half machine, half beast monstrosities that roam the land. Your journey begins in this primitive age, armed with nothing more than your wits and will to survive. But survival is just the beginning. As you explore this vast open world, you'll build a base of operation, advance your technology, and train mechanimals to fight alongside you. Okay, so pretty much kinda like Ark, but not really. Together, you'll take on formidable bosses and defy the machinations of a world that has long since abandoned humanity. The weather is merciless and terrain is unforgiving, and the mech animals are relentless. Well, they're machines, kinda. You need to make smart of every resource, every tool, and every ally to stay alive. Centuries after humanity fled Earth, you find yourself stranded on a desolate, post-apocalyptic version of the planet in a silent desolation. These solo survival games crafted by a single developer, your mission is clear: repair a shuttle base and escape this forsaken world, but the path to salvation is riddled with dangers. You need to explore the ruins of a long-forgotten Earth, scavenge for resources, and craft tools to survive. Every decision matters, and every action could mean the difference between life and death. The games offer a deeply immersive experience, blending exploration, resource management, and storytelling. In As One We Survive, you step into the shoes of a father struggling to keep his family alive in a post-apocalyptic America. A grid-down, post-pandemic world that's plunged in society into chaos, and your daughter is sick. Desperate for help, you must fight, scavenge, craft, and gather resources to ensure your family's survival. This top-down survival game combines survival mechanics with colony management, challenging you to build and manage a community of survivors. Protect your people from danger, make tough decisions, and form bonds with fellow survivors as you scavenge for vital supplies. The world is harsh and resources are scarce. There are no health packs here, just bandages to stop the bleeding, rest to heal injuries, and reload when you die. In this unforgiving world of survival is a team effort. Will you lead your community to safety, or will the weight of your decision tear it apart? The fate of your family and your people rest in your hands. In Blight Survival, the game unfolds in the forgotten no-man lands between two warring kingdoms, a desolate purgatory where the dead outnumber the living. Here, amidst the ruins of countless battles, a new and virulent strain of the Blight has erupted. Born from the blood-soaked earth and the remains of the fallen, this affliction twists men into monsters, feeding onto the chaos of war to spread its corruption. As the kingdoms remain locked into the ceaseless struggle, paralyzed by their greed and pride, the people cry for salvation, but there is no one left to answer, just you. Well, seems like you are the last hope, and the only hope willing to brave the horrors of the Blight. Armed with the courage, skills, and whatever weapon you can scavenge, you must venture into the infected wasteland, facing both the horrors of the Blight and the remnants of the warring army. Every step is a battle for survival. The Blight mutates its victims into grotesque, twisted abomination, each more terrifying than the last. Deep within the heart of a forgotten island, shrouded in the eerie remnants of an extinct volcano, lies a secret so powerful it could unravel the very fabric of humanity. This is Outbreak Island, a place where the line between survival and madness blurs, and every step forward will be your last. Military formation, remnants of a forgotten operation patrol its ruins, adding a layer of tactical depth to your struggle. You'll need more than brute force to outsmart them. Cunning strategy and careful planning are your only hope. Yet the military is far from your only threat. The island is also home to lone survivors, rogue operatives, and desperate scavengers who share your goals but stands in your way. Trust is a luxury you can't afford unless you sub to my channel, which is something that you should absolutely do, wink wink. The world as we know it's gone. Above the surface, the mysterious and relentless machine of Ark roam freely, obliterating any semblance of civilization. Humanity has been driven underground, forced to crave out a fragile existence in the shadow, but even in the depths, hope flickers. Ark Raiders is a multiplayer extraction adventure that plunges you in a high-stake battle for survival. Enlist as a raider, a daring scavenger who ventures to the lethal surface to scavenge for resources and uncover the secret of the Ark. Your mission is clear: to thrive in a desolate world, shape your legacy, and build a life in the underground heaven of Speranza, which means hope, just in case. I think it's both in Spanish and in Italian the same thing, but yeah, sure, whatever. The world has been shattered by the change, event that tore through time and space, leaving humanity in ruins. In the future, the wastelands are a battleground, teeming with dangerous abominations that test your reflexes and tactical prowess. In the past, you'll witness the world on the brink of collapse, a fragile moment before everything changed. You are a traveler, an agent of the collective, tasked with scouring the wasteland of the future to locate time rifts that transport you back into 1980 Poland. Why Poland though? I mean, it's cool, but it feels a bit specific, but okay. Your mission is to find key individuals who perished in the apocalypse, their essence using your all-powerful harvester. This is... Do you have consent to do this, I wonder, though? Sounds a bit, Yikes. Those essences will accompany you into the future. Okay, so this is time traveler slavery, okay? Offering you unique abilities and insights. Oh my god, what is this game? Jesus. I'm sorry, I will murder this spelling. NAKWON. Seoul, once a bustling metropolis, is now a city of silence and shadow. NAKWON, last paradise, survive hinges on stealth, strategy, and resourcefulness. Guns are scarce, and the city clustered buildings and narrow alleys offer both hiding spots and deadly traps. You are an ordinary human, both here and both there, so actually, maybe depending on your life choices, you're in a better situation while being hunted down by zombies. Who am I to judge? Overrun by zombies controlled by artificial intelligence, and rival survivors, which are going to be players. Your goal is simple: infiltrate the city, scavenge for valuable items, and complete mission to earn money and possibly a cute South Korean girlfriend. But that is permanent, and one misstep will lead to your breakup. Zombies are drawn to sound, and a single gunshot can summon a horde. Move silently, lure zombies away, and use your environment to your advantage. Will you be able to outsmart the undead and get a girlfriend, or will you become just another victim of NAKWON? In the aftermath of the variant disaster, the once mighty Roman legion lies scattered and broken. Lost Legion is a historical exploration and survival game set in the hauntingly beautiful Teutoburg forest. As a lone survivor, you must navigate a handcrafted world inspired by ancient Germany, crafting weapons and building Roman war camps, and recruiting fellow legionnaires to reclaim Rome's honor. Explore diverse biomes. Well, how can they be that diverse? It's not like you have deserts or swamps. Actually, maybe you had swamps in ancient Germany. Who am I to say? We couldn't even conquer that stuff when we were at peak of our power. Your ultimate goal is to recover the 3 banners of the Lost Legions, symbol of Rome pride and power. But the forest is unforgiving, and the barbarians are relentless. Will you restore Rome glories, or will the Teutoburg forest claim another victim? Step into a world where dinosaurs room free in the Lost Wild, an immersive and cinematic survival game that captures the awe and terror of nature's most magnificent beast. I don't agree, I like cat girls way more. These are not mindless monsters, they are wild animals driven by instinct and hunger. Discover abandoned facilities hidden in a lush wilderness teeming with prehistoric life. Scavenge for useful items to improve your chances of survival, but beware. The deeper you explore, the greater the danger. Unravel the mystery at the heart of the island, where ancient secrets and modern technology collide. Move stealthily, create distractions, and use the environment to your advantage. Outmaneuver predators, distract them, and if all else fails, run and hide. The island is a living, breathing ecosystem, and you are just a small part of it. In No More Light, humanity teeters on the brink of extinction, overrun by grotesque insectoid monsters. As a lone survivor, you must navigate a post-apocalyptic nightmare, scavenging for resources and uncovering the dark secrets behind the invasion. On a side note, was this game founded by the European Union to convince people to eat bugs? Because if so, I do not condone this. But survival is just the beginning. Your journey will take you to the heart of humanity's struggle, where you'll discover power and abilities that could change the course of your fate. With a deep narrative-driven campaign, No More Light challenges you to make life or death decisions, form amazing alliances, and fight to save what remains of the human race. But please, do not eat the bugs. I repeat, we have so much good food. Do not eat the bugs. Oh wait, they already put those in the food already? Oh damn it. And we are done. The survival gaming genre is evolving, and 2025 is shaping to be amazing. If you like this video, please remember to like and subscribe. I'm new to YouTuber, so every single click counts. Thank you.